Hi guys, Omar with Overlanding Just Cause. I just want to do a quick walk around of the new setup for the GX. The reason why I've set this up to solo camp is because I'm raffling off the Jeep Commander. If you guys haven't heard, I'll put the link in the description below, but I am raffling off my 2009 Jeep Commander. Buy a ticket's $50, PayPal, Venmo. Your name gets on the list. May 1st is going to be the raffle drawing. You've got a pretty good chance of winning a pretty badass truck, only because it's not like I'm a super tuber or anything. There are some rules and requirements, but the link will be down below. You can read the rules. Anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the GX. Because I am raffling off my Commander, I still want to do solo camping. It's still cold. The family doesn't want to go out. Plus, they're in school right now. It's a Thursday. And I had the time, so I want to do some solo camping. So I actually did this in like a day and a half. Well, I bought the wood one day, cut it to kind of fit. I still had to do like the fine tuning. But the next day I did the fine tuning and everything else. So let's do a quick walk around. I'll show you to the back first. In the back, I still have the third row seats. It's under all this. And I still have the mats that come with the, in the back. But if you notice, I took one captain chair out because I have the two captain chairs in the back. I took the captain chairs off, and from pretty much behind the driver's seat to right where the third row seats start, I built almost like an L-shaped platform, which is huge. Think of it like the base plate. So it's this one down here. This goes from behind the driver's side seat all the way back to here, which is the third row seats, and then all the way up. It actually goes underneath the third row seats, pretty much where the footwell would be. And then it L shapes behind here. So if you notice my little green bag right there, that's on this platform that's L shaped. Now, I still needed this seat right here. I was trying to get away with taking both seats out and making one huge platform and just having the third row seats, and then telling the kids it's a limousine. You've got a little walkway, get in the back, buckle up. And I think it would have been advantageous for me because, the kids are far enough away that, they're not whispering in my ear. But at the same time, there's a silver lining. When they do want to talk to you, they start yelling because they're so far back. So plus my wife didn't like it so much. Yeah. So I said, okay, fine. I'll put one seat back, and one of the kids, usually the one that talks the most, will sit all the way in the back. And yeah, it worked out. She agreed to that. Now, if you remember with the Jeep Commander, I took everything out, and I made a huge platform. Everything's bolted down, everything is great. Well, this is modular, so I can take pieces in and out. This floorboard is where people will step on the rock slider, step here on the carpet, and then move their way to the back to the third row seats. This platform up here is modular. I will take this out when I am not solo camping. So if you notice, because I have this gap here, I made like a little shelf that I'm sliding right now. I have my sleeping bags and stuff in there. And then all the way at the bottom, I have chairs, tables, leashes, things like that. This will come out once I get back home and I'm done solo camping. Along with this will go in the trailer or in the garage. But that was pretty much it. And I'll show you little bits and pieces as I was building it. But again, I did this in about one full day, plus going to Lowe's the day before and getting the wood and just pretty much cutting it to size. I still had to cut around the wheel well. Now, let me show you the other side. If you remember with the Commander, since I took the second and third row seats, I was able to make a platform for the refrigerator. Because I needed this seat still in here, what I did was, with the scrap wood that I have a 2x4 right here at the bottom, plus this 3/4 inch wood, which, by the way, the whole platform is 3/4 inch wood. And then I had some spare outdoor carpet so that it wouldn't rub against the leather here. But I made this platform so that this 2x4 makes it sit up more level. Yeah, this is where my fridge goes. It's okay. What I don't like about it is that I can't open the fridge up all the way because it sits a little bit higher than it would be in the Commander. Water there. If you remember with the Commander, I have the jerry can holder, so the water would be outside. Don't like that so much because when I'm on the trail, all I hear is squishing. Now, what I did not bring this time, which I think I might regret it, is the diesel heater. And I try to fit the diesel heater in that spot. I would have to move the front seat up, slide it in, and then move the front seat back to kind of pinch it in place. I didn't bring the diesel heater, and what I wanted to do originally was place this fridge behind this seat right here. Let me show you. If I move this box of wood, I have 2 tie downs here that I actually cut a slit into this plastic to bring this up. It's kind of pushed over right now, but you can see the other side. And I had the fridge right in there. I had the jerry can in between the fridge and the back seat, so it kind of stuck in place. It wouldn't budge. And then I had my power source in this spot here where the jerry can is. But the problem was this cord couldn't reach, and the cord that goes to the 12 volt to power the power station while the engine is running and I'm driving couldn't reach my only 12 volt plug in this GX. Let me tell you, whoever designed this GX was not thinking about 12 volts or USBs, or, well, they didn't really, I don't think they had USB-Cs back in 2017, but regardless, there's not that many spots to plug your stuff in. So that is why I decided to bring my little power station here, because I'm gonna need this to charge the refrigerator the whole night and tomorrow. On the Commander, it has a constant 12 volt source in the back, and that's what I would plug this into. Since I don't have a constant in the GX, I can't take advantage of that power from the main battery. So it kind of sucks. The other thing I really don't like about this setup is that it's a lot higher than my Commander is. So the Commander, the platform sits a lot lower, so that when I put my bedding down, I can actually sit up in that back corner. Plus the fact that the Commander has that auditorium seating where it goes from here to here to here, you know, in the back row. This does not. If you notice, if I come to the back seat, this is the second row, it slants up into the third row. Well, with the Commander, it would go here a little bit higher, and then third row a little bit higher. With the platform, I would have been able to sit up. In the GX, what I'm gonna have to do tonight when I wanna watch some shows before I go to bed is I'm gonna have to get back here and use this space up here to be able to sit up and just be comfortable. Whatever, first world problems, it's not a big deal. It'll definitely work. And I'm excited. I'm excited that now I'm able to, like, if there's success in this raffle with the GX, which, I mean, I hope it is successful and I hope it goes to a good home. And what I really hope, bottom line, is that it helps me accomplish my goal of buying some land. I really want to be able to be consistent and not be torn on which vehicle I should take and feel bad when I'm not driving the Commander enough, and feel bad. Again, first world problems. I'm kind of digging the fact that if the Commander goes to a good home and, you know, money's raised and I get land, and I could just focus on the GX and, you know, building it up and taking it on adventures and, you know, just things like that. Anyway, I'm rambling. That is the setup for the GX. These boxes are these Volt boxes from Pelican. They're coming in clutch. The big tent right there, again, it fits, you know, I wouldn't say perfectly in between the boxes, but good enough. I strapped it down and I would open the I would open the sunroof, here and again, especially when I got up in the mountains and started feeling that wind really kicking in, just to make sure it was still there. This vehicle is a beast and it's handling Canyon Rim Road like a champ. But that's my walk around. That's the update for the GX. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments below and I will catch you guys on the next one.